reason we've known each other a long time. You were the director, and some people called you I know we've talked about this on the show. Some people called you a member of Human Giants, and
I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I mean, I was technically, it was a 4-person.
Every once in a while there'd be a promotional picture, and you would be included.
I think a lot of people were confused if they watched that show.
Because you never popped up.
Yeah,
they're like,
there was
where's this good-looking guy wearing glasses? Where is
chubby,
he?
chubby little guy. At the time, yeah, people must have assumed.
You wanted to let everyone know that
I was not as bad as I was. I think people must have watched and assumed that one member of the group wasn't very funny. They just didn't put him in any sketches.
I mean, they even put Terry Gilliam in certain sketches.
You never sketches, yeah. No, never once, I don't think.
Yeah, but that's where we got to know each other from, and then you've had a storied career. You worked on Eagle Heart, and I'm trying to think of anything else.
Basically, I directed stuff. I did a lot of stuff with Greg Gelman, friend of the show.
That's right, yes. Did you do 1,000 Cats?
Yes, that was that, and we did a lot of stuff.
In a quarter mile, keep left to stay on Valley View Street.
Last Man on Earth, and directed other TV shows, Parks and Recreation, and bunch of...
You're not auditioning. You're there. You're on the show. Don't worry.
All right.
But, and then a couple years...
Keep left to stay on Valley View Street.
Ago, during the Demi, as we call it, you directed the Borat, the new Borat. You didn't redirect the first one,
no,
right?
No.
Continue on Valley View Street for 2 miles.
I had to watch the first one to prepare.
Did you have to watch it, really?
Well, I watched it about 50 times.
Really?
Well, I wanted to make the second one as good as I could, and
right. Were you trying to figure out like all the cuts and like how they hid certain things?
Really, just trying to figure out the language of it, because it doesn't. Right. I mean, they made it intentionally look like not a great looking movie, and I wanted to make sure.
Oh, that's why you did that.
Yeah.
No, because you do direct really good looking stuff, and Eagle Heart, of course, looked like an action movie all the time.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was appropriate for that thing.
Yeah.
But
well, that's what a director does he not? They not?
Yeah, the director comes in and says, I want this to look good or I want this to look bad, and that's basically all the decisions you make.
I came into between two first movies and said, I want this to look good, and then it came out like the way it did. Oh well.
Good, great.
So let's talk about Paul T. Goldman, because that's it's a fascinating show. I've been watching it. I haven't watched this new one, which just came out yesterday, because we're taping it at press time. It hasn't come out yet.
I've seen
up to 4.
Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, already, that's quite a lot.
That is a lot. Well, out of 6, that's a good 2/3 of them.
Yeah.
But the 5th one just came out yesterday.
Yes.
And let's talk about this show. What if you were to describe it, how would you even do that?
It's a hard show to describe. It's probably why it took me 10 years of like pitching and trying to convince people to let me do it.
Let's do the description first, and then let's talk about the 10 years, because I think that's a fascinating story.
It's a documentary project about a man who has been on a now 15-year mission to take down the crime ring run by his ex-wife that he thinks that may or may not,
exist. Yeah, so it's
God
a documentary. One of these things you can see on Netflix a lot of times for like half of it or a third of it.
There are documentary elements for sure. Yeah, it is about a real person.
So it would appeal to those people who like the true crime kind of stuff. Of like, what was about the guy who was like ripping everyone